Hello everyone! Here's a full walkthrough of AE-GPT. The first thing, go to Window, Extensions, and AE-GPT. Once you open that, you will see a settings icon here. Click that, and you will see multiple AI providers. We will now configure these providers one by one, and I'll leave timecodes below so you can jump to the section you want. Okay, first of all, let's proceed with Claude, and once you click that, you will see this type of interface if you don't have the Claude Code CLI installed. If you do have it installed, skip this step. To install the Claude Code CLI, copy one of the commands and run it in your terminal. It will be installed. Then click Check again. Now you will see this Login with Claude option. Click that, click Proceed, and you will be redirected to your browser to authorize the login. And it will be connected with your Claude Code CLI. Okay, it's connected, and now let's go to the AE-GPT extension. You will see your email here and the Claude Code plan. So this is how you connect the Claude Code. And the other way, you can also use your API key, Claude API. Save and select any model you want. Also, the APIs are stored locally on your machine for enhanced protection. Okay, now the same thing for the OpenAI. Install the Codex CLI if it is not installed already. And after installing that, click Check again. You will see Login with OpenAI. Click Proceed and log in with your ChatGPT account. It will be connected like this, and you can select any model available in the Codex. You can also use your API key if you prefer. Okay, now let's move to the Gemini section. The same way, you need to install the Gemini CLI. Copy the command, install the CLI. After the installation, if you click Check again, you will now see Gemini Login option. But this handles the login a bit different than the others, due to some restrictions. On clicking the Login button, it opens the terminal. If the terminal is in After Effects directory, close that and open in your user directory, and type Gemini. It will ask you to log in. Log in with your Google account from the browser. And after the authentication, you can reload the extension or click Check again, and you will see you are now connected. This will have all the models available in the Gemini CLI. You can use your API key as well if you want. Okay, now let's start with the last section. That is local LLMs. It requires Ollama to connect with local models. First of all, download the Ollama for macOS or Windows. I will download for Windows. And then install it. After the installation, run this and download the model you want to use. I will download this small model for the demo purpose. The model is now downloaded and working correctly. Let's see if AE-GPT detects this model. Click Detect Ollama, and yes, in the Models dropdown, we can see the model we just downloaded. And if we send a message, it is working correctly. And after everything is connected, now let's move to actually creating something. I will select GPT 5.5 from the Codex CLI and switch to the agent mode, and ask it a very simple thing, to create a new composition. And it created the composition. This is an empty composition. Let's ask it to add a black stick figure dancing in the center of the frame. It is working. And yes, created. And now if we check, you can dock it here. And now for the shot, we can see the parts are not connected to each other, and it has a weird look. So my pro tip, use chat mode first to create a detailed prompt for anything you want, and then feed that prompt to agent mode with a much clearer plan, so the agent mode can create better quality results. In my experience, this works better than giving a short form directly to the agent mode. So I'm asking it to give me a detailed prompt for the stick figure dancing on a floor. And it gave me this. Now I will copy the command. Delete the old files and clear the chat, and then give the agent mode this command again. It is working. And it created this. So you can see it is now much better than the previous one. It is not perfect, but still, you can see the difference from the previous attempt. And you can control all of the layers, the expressions, colors, and all of that stuff here. Now let's switch the model to Opus 4.7, and then give it a new prompt. I will first ask in the chat mode to give me a detailed prompt for creating a top-down view of a town, a small town. And I will also create a new composition this time, so the AE-GPT directly applies the things in the active composition. Okay, now the chat mode gave me the prompt. I will copy this prompt and give it to the agent mode. I'll also copy this animation style prompt. I am fast forwarding this here because it took some time, and now it is generating all of the layers. You can see it has generated over 100 layers, and there are still many improvements needed, but this is just a little demo, so you can get an idea how it works. You can see the layers, all of the layers here. For example, I select this car and I see this mask here. There is some issue in the ordering of the masks. It has the windshield below the body, so I will move that on top. AE-GPT is not like do everything for me. It is a helping tool that can create most of the basic to medium stuff, ultimately speeding up the artist's workflow. A lot of users were curious if AE-GPT supports multiple languages. Yes, AE-GPT does not have any language barrier, and it supports multiple languages. It depends on the model being used. For example, if you are using Claude Opus 0.7 and that supports 400 languages, AE-GPT will also support all of those. Let's try one example here. I will give it a prompt in Japanese to add police lights onto car 3, and it added these. AE-GPT is available at aescripts.com. I'm Umair from Sousa. See you next time.